Okay, good evening. Welcome to Olympiad 32, or sorry, welcome to Math for Kids number
78.
Yeah, and this problem is from Olympiad 32, problem number 4. So we're only going to do one problem tonight because we're going to take it a little slow and talk it through. I'm going to use this.
I already have one.
Oh, you already have one? Okay, awesome. Alright, now I didn't draw this super well, but the problem says a square is divided into 8 equal rectangles, as shown in the picture. Okay? So this thing's supposed to be a square, and all 8 of these rectangles are supposed to be exactly the same. Okay, so I didn't draw it super well, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Each of the small rectangles has a perimeter of 12. What is the perimeter of the square?
12 inches.
Sure, 12 inches. Yeah, I know.
Or 1 foot.
Could be, let's say 12 inches. Okay, what is the perimeter of the square? So how are we going to figure out this problem?
Well, perimeter means all the way around.
That's exactly right. So the perimeter, we know if you start on one of these rectangles, on any one of them, and you go all the way around, you get 12. Okay?
Well,
so how are we going to, what do we have to figure out? What are we trying to solve for?
we're trying to solve for what is the perimeter of the big square.
Of the big square, right. All the way like this, all the way around.
All we have to do is figure out for one side. Because squares have all the same sides.
That's true. Squares do have all the same sides.
Well,
so we don't have a lot of information here. So what are we going to say here? What do you want to do? This is kind of a tricky one.
We can call the short side y and the long side x.
Okay, that's fine. Y, x. Okay, and so this will be x also, and this would be y. Does that tell us anything?
Well, it tells us that 16x plus 16y is the perimeter of the big square. No, well, it tells us that x plus y, that 2x plus 2y equals 12.
Right. 2x plus 2y equals 12. Okay. We know that 2x plus 2y equals 12. That's one thing that it tells us. Absolutely right. 2x plus 2y equals 12. That's the perimeter of one of the little rectangles. And we have to find some other relationship between x and y to solve the problem.
You know that x plus y is 6.
Okay, well that's the same relationship. That's just dividing this by 2. X plus y equals 6. Okay. We have to find some other relationship between the x's and the y's. Okay. So x plus y equals 6. That's very helpful. What's another thing we can do to relate the x's and the y's?
Well, we don't know what 2x divided by 2y is.
No, we don't. We don't know. But we do know something else that we haven't used yet. This saying x plus y is 12 just uses this part. Okay, that uses that sentence. So we need to use something else. We know something else about this picture. What do we know about this picture?
It says it's 8 equal rectangles.
Okay, so all the rectangles are the same. So we can do that. What else do we know about the picture?
We know all the sides are the same.
We know all the sides are the same. So what is this side here, going up here?
It's 4x plus 4y. No,
What is this side? How far is it from here?
Oh.
Coming down to here.
It's... Well, we have only 2 long sides.
Yeah, we only have 2 long sides.
2x.
Okay, so this side is 2x. And the way we know that is because we know this side and this side are the same because it says all the rectangles are the same. So we know that's x, and this is y. How long is this side across here?
It's also 2x.
It's also 2x. Is it anything else? From here to here?
It's 4y.
It's 4y.
We know that.
So we know that 2x equals 4y. Okay, so we know that x plus y equals 6, or 2x plus 2y equals 12, and we also know that 2x equals 4y. Okay?
Yeah.
Think you know how to solve this?
Hmm.
Here's an eraser. Okay, let's put our two equations over here. Let's just say 2x plus 2y equals 12. And let's say that 2x equals 4y. Okay, so these are the two things that we know. Okay, is there anything we can do to solve this?
Well, adding them is going to be a little hard.
Adding them is going to be a little bit hard.
Well, let's get all the variables on one side in this equation.
Okay, that's fine. We could say instead of 2x equaling 4y, we could say 2x minus 4y equals 0, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. 2x minus 4y equals 0.
Well, now we could add these equations.
Okay, and what are we going to get when we add them?
We get 4x, 2y minus.
Yeah, that's going to be 4x minus 2y. That doesn't really help. Is there a way we can get rid of one of the variables? Adding doesn't really do it.
Subtracting.
Subtracting would work though. If we take this equation minus this equation, we get 2x minus 2x, which is
0.
0. We get 2x minus 4y,
Which is 2x plus 6y, which is 4 plus 4y, which is 6y.
6y. 6y equals
0 minus. No, we did this one. It's 12.
12. So 6y equals 12. So
Y equals 2.
y equals 2. Okay. And if y equals 2, what does x equal?
3. No. What is?
You know, y equals 2.
Well, yeah. Well, it says x equals 4.
X equals 4. Okay. Okay. Y equals 2 and x. If x equals 2 and y equals 4.
No, wrong line. Y equals 2 and x equals 4.
Sorry. If y equals 2 and x equals 4, how far is it all the way around the square?
Well, this is 2x, so this is 8.
Okay, so this side of the square is 8.
It's all 8.
It's all 8. So the perimeter, P, equals?
Is 8 plus, it's 32.
It's 32. It's 8 times 4.
Yeah.
8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So the perimeter is 32. And that's why I wanted to spend a little bit of time on this problem, because it's not that hard of a problem. But we've not done some geometry problems like this.
Yeah.
So what did we have to do to solve the problem? First we used the sentence that said the perimeter of the small rectangle was 12. And we wrote 2x plus 2y equals 12. And then we used the fact that we had a square here. And one of the sides of the square was 2x. And the other side of the square was 4y. Right?
So we use that 2x.
We know that 2x equals 4y, which there was a lot of things we could have done from there, but it was okay to write it as 2x minus 4y equals 0. And then we subtracted our equations, solve for y, solve for x, and then we got the perimeter. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good job. How are you feeling tonight?
Tired.
Yeah, a little tired. I thought you were a little tired. Okay, that's a good job on that problem, though. Good job. That'll be your homework problem for tomorrow, based on that.